They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for one. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw again. Fires on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and then put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Leaves it with the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go. Defense makes a third down stop.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I tell you what, I can justify that it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in a really good position.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Drop play, quarterback keeps it.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? You're having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running, and generated an explosive offense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's Newton. Big fumble. Touchdown! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He slings it deep to the left. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes him the other way. He's inside the 40. They finally get him down, and a huge return. Not only do the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, you got to get a stop. Got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois! They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. There's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football. No.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The handoff to Johnson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the ninth time on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties,
Breaks into the open. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They want to run it left here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast. Man, we blinked and missed him.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Gibbons. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're working that left side.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion.
Northern Illinois looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Dividing the line, I take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Your quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Duke. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try the run. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
25 on the play. And first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him! Catch inside the 25! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down on 26. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn them. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Northern Illinois, 7, Illinois, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Newton. He'll take another shot here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This rivalry started back in 1892. The two teams played the ties in each of their first two meetings, but then Fighting Illini said enough with the ties and won 66-0 the third time they met.
Yeah, these rivalries that go back so far, it's so interesting. I mean, back to the 1800s. I mean, the Big Ten is the conference of trophies, but the bronze top hat, the Lincoln lineage, this is the fun one to talk about.
Yeah, land the Lincoln Trophy, whatever you want to call it now. But you're right, David. In the Big Ten, there's just so many of the great college football rivalries. And in the state of Illinois, this is one you got to watch every year.
Back open in the middle. Giant chunk of yardage picked up there and there down to the 24.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. Going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why. Defense, because you don't have hands? Hey.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Scanning the field, it's Newton. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Duke. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The play action fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get it down after a solid return.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Give to the single back. Nice move to keep running. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Finding a line, using that big run to get momentum going. Dropping back, it's Newton. Under fire. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark it down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that one.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Duke. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him at second and manageable. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. With the catch, it's Messer.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air, it's Newton. Gets it out quickly. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to
has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This Land of Lincoln trophy was a very different trophy before adopting the bronze top hat to honor our tallest United States president, an Illinois rail splitter, makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going to the running game. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to throw on first down on the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This defense obviously came into this game prepared for the quarterback run. Linebackers, DBs, they're keying on him and just waited for him to pull that football, and you saw their ability to get hats to the ball quickly.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere to go. Defense makes it up. He almost got down there for a huge... They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Here's the handoff. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him.
And the big game, they've got it on the 46. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Newton. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds this big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Going for it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Makes the grab on the back. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Run it with the fullback. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
when you're trailing, you got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive just trying to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give as they work on that clock. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
So the bronze top hat goes to Northwestern, and for the Wildcats, always a great day when you can take down the Illini and claim